The letter of St. James instructs us that every good and perfect gift comes from above. We move into a deeper level of discipleship when we recognize that the gifts we have received are meant to be shared, used to assist in the realization of the reign of God. In our Christian tradition, we speak of being stewards of the grace God is providing for the good of all people. Furthermore, stewardship is typically broken into three main categories: time, talent, and treasure. I want to address each of those as relates to our communities in reverse order here. Treasure. Happily, each of our 4 parishes finished in the black on June 30th. Quite frankly, I was amazed at the generosity you showed in sustaining our parishes. We were in solid shape in the first 3 quarters of the year, but when we moved into shelter in place, collection income dropped dramatically in those weeks, and we were fearful of where that would end. I underestimated the love you have for your churches. Even as Mass attendance is only a fraction of what it was before March, we're still within range of a typical financial year. Your generosity was boosted by some funds from the federal stimulus package, the Payroll Protection Program, to assure that we were able to maintain all of our staff positions and we didn't have to make any difficult decisions. Because of that, we've been able to keep our boat in the waters and our sails lifted so that we'll be able to catch the wind of the Holy Spirit to follow it where it will. I humbly request that you continue the support of our ministries. Please watch for bulletin financial reports under your parish column. We are displaying 2 summary lines: amount received and amount needed to sustain operating cost. It will give you an up-to-date summary of where we are at. There are also links to this homepage, that you'll find a detailed annual summary of your parish's year. Please take a moment to look for that. We will do our best to prioritize and minimize spending so that we'll sustain essential, life-giving ministries in this unusual time. We recognize, of course, that many families are in difficult financial shape and limited in what they can give. Perhaps some can give a little more, as others are unable to. Please prayerfully consider your tithing in light of the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops' guidelines on tithing. Talent. Churches thrive on the active involvement of members who desire to be Christ's heart of mercy, voice of hope, and hands of justice. It takes a community to be church. Reciprocally, most active volunteers feel that they gain more than they give, as involvement builds community and friendship, and often deepens our appreciation for faith and worship. As you might suspect, we have a shortage of volunteers during this time, as people must prioritize their own family needs and health concerns. If you feel yourself able to assist in liturgical ministries, as a catechist, or in any other way, please contact us. It is also important that all of us be aware of the spiritual needs of our community at this unusual point in history, and to work together to meet them in untraditional ways. So please keep your antennas up for who needs a word of hope, and keep us informed as to how we might be of assistance. Time. Time refers to the efforts we make in prayer and worship in order to give back to God what we have received. They often say faith is caught more than it is taught. So our witness of an integrated faith practice is also a way to promote faith in our families and our community. Our personal time in prayer invigorates our spiritual health, as well as the spiritual health of our family and our community. So it is not selfish to dedicate time to prayer and contemplation. It is a witness of how to live in the fullness of what God calls us to be. We, of course, hope to maintain a full Mass schedule through this year. Adoration and the Rosary are at their typical times, and there are numerous aids for your personal prayer life that can be used at home. Look for My Parish app, which has daily readings and prayers along with parish announcements. It's free and available to everyone as an easy way, an easy reference to use. If you prefer a book in your hand, look for Give Us This Day, which is available at any of your parishes. St. Irenaeus once commented that God's greatest glory is the human person fully alive. God rejoices to see us thriving and happy. May our faith in Jesus be the way, the truth, and the life for us. And may all we do be for the glory of God.